Before starting the course, let us first download and install the software. To download the software, you will have to go to Google and search Minibloq. It is MINIBLOQ and hit enter. Click on the first one that is being shown here. Now we will go to download. Here in the download, you can see a version for Windows available, V0.83. Just click on this version of Windows and you will see that the download has started. Since I have it already installed, I don't need it again. You can also right click on it and save this link so that you can download it at a place where you want. For the Linux version, you need to go to this link on this website. And we will go to this link and click on this. And we can see that there are two options: open on desktop and download zip. You can download the zip file, unzip it and run the software. And once you download and install the software, you are ready to start with the course. All the best. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome. In this lecture, we will be discussing about the software that we will be using in this course. To open the software for the very first time, you will see this window open. Here, you can see that this window is basically for the robot. So, we will go to this drop-down menu, click here and select Minisyn. After clicking on it, you will observe that the software automatically adjusts to Minisyn. You can see on the left-hand side, there is one robot which has been shown over here. It has also been represented that the robot can move in the forward and in the backward direction. The forward direction is represented by a positive sign and the backward direction is represented by a negative sign. In the same way, it can also rotate on the left and on the right side. The rotation on the left side is represented by a positive sign and the rotation on the right side is represented by a negative sign. It also has a color sensor at the center. Now, you can see that there is a gray area. This is the main programming area or the programming screen, where all the programs will be written. At the top, there is a play button, which is a default instruction, and it is always there when you write a program. So, it is never counted because it will always be there. On the right side, you can see where action is written. It is basically the instruction screen or the instruction panel from where you get the instruction. And to take any instructions on the programming area to write the program, we need to click on that instruction. Once we click on the instruction, it comes on the programming screen. So we have to build our program by picking the instruction we want and taking it to the programming area. And once we click on the instruction, it comes on the programming screen. So we have to build our program by picking the instruction we want and taking it to the programming area. Hello friends, welcome to our next activity. In this activity, we will learn to rotate the robot. So, to start the program to rotate the robot, we'll go to the instruction panel and select the instruction. Now, we can see this red arrow. We will click on this in the options window which has popped up. You can see the second option, which allows you to rotate the robot. So, we will click on this. Now, we will go to this arrow and click on hash. Whenever you select a non-negative value, we make the robot turn to the left side. And whenever you select a negative value, we make the robot turn to the right side. We have selected a non-negative value and we want the robot to turn by 90 degrees. Let us write 90 over here. So the turning program is complete. Let's run it. So you can see the robot has rotated by 90 degrees on the left side. Now let us make it rotate on the right side. So we will go to this arrow. We select -x. Now we will feed the value 90 because we want it to rotate by 90 degrees. Now let us run the program. So you can see the robot has rotated by 90 degrees to the right. With this, we finish our program of rotating the robot. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome to our next activity. Welcome to our next programming activity. In this activity, we will move the robot in the forward direction. Then the robot will take a turn. And then again, it will move. But this time while moving, it will draw a line. So to start the program, we will go to the same instructions. Whenever you want to draw any line in a copy or on a page, we first put our pencil down to write. So we want the robot to draw a line. Therefore, we wanted to put its pencil down first. So when we click on this arrow, in the third option you can see, it puts the pencil down. So you will put the pencil down. Now, you want the robot to move in the forward direction. You want it to draw a line of 200 units. Then we want to make a turn. Then again we want to move it by 200 units. Now, although we have completed the program, our logic is yet not complete. Once you finish writing, you always put your pen up or your pencil up from the copy or from your paper. So we will finish off the program by writing the statement of putting the pencil up. So you can see the fourth option from the left side is putting the pencil up. Now, we have finished our program logically and we can go ahead to run it. So you can see it has drawn a beautiful line. So with this, we have come to the end of this activity. Thank you. Hello friends. In this activity, we will learn to write with a different colored pencil, a thicker or a thinner line, and with different colors. So whenever we are planning to write with a different colored pencil, first of all, we select the pencil. There is another thing I would like to share with you. The first step is to select the pencil. For this to happen, it has to come above putting down the pencil. So, whenever we want to move or insert an instruction between two instructions, in this case, the default instruction and the first instruction, we will have to click on the upper instruction below which the instruction has to be inserted. Click on the sensor. So we will click on this instruction. Now, below this, the instruction will get inserted. So, we will go to the robot and we will select a color. In this case, let's select first red color. Now just on this program, you can see that the robot has drawn a beautiful red line. Now, we want to increase the width of the pencil. Before writing, we will have to increase the width of the pencil. We will go on this instruction. And here on the hash, we can write any value above 0. We can write, say 10 and try this program. So you can see that the thickness of the line has increased. Now let's change the color as well as the thickness. So let's change the color to blue and let's say we change the thickness to 2. And run it. See, the thickness has changed and also the color. So you can vary the color or the thickness of the line as per your requirements. We will be using the concepts of drawing this line in our next activities. And with this, we have finished this activity. Thank you. Hello friends. Welcome to our next programming activity. In this activity, we will learn to draw two lines at an acute or at an obtuse angle to each other. So let's first understand the concept of angles and how we need to rotate our robot to draw such an angle. You can see there are two angles we have shown here. One is an acute angle. This is the acute angle. The angle between the two lines is the acute angle. So when you want your robot to draw an acute angle, the robot will move along the line which is horizontal, then it will take a turn and again move along the line which is at an angle to the horizontal. Now, say we want to get these two lines at an angle of 30 degrees with each other. Now what we need to do here, to draw two lines at an angle of 30 degrees with each other, you can see that the robot, if it wants to move at an angle of 30 degrees, it will have to rotate through this angle, through the exterior angle and not the interior angle. It will have to rotate through this exterior angle to come and align in this direction and then move along the line. So, how much is this exterior angle? This is 180 degree minus this angle, minus the acute angle. So let's say we have taken the acute angle as 30 degrees. Then this would be 150 degrees because overall the angle of the rotation should be 180 degrees for a straight line. So we will rotate our robot by 150 degrees here. So in the same program that we had written last time, you just write 150. Draw two lines at an angle of 30 degrees with each other. So we have completed this program. Let's run it. So you can see that the robot has drawn the lines at 30 degrees. Now, if you want to draw an obtuse angle, you can see to draw an obtuse angle, the robot will first move on the forward direction and then take a turn and align itself along this line and then draw another line. So let's say this obtuse angle is 120 degrees. Then the robot will have to move by 180 minus 120 degrees, which is 60 degrees. So the exterior angle is 60 degrees. The robot will rotate by the exterior angle. We always need to put the exterior angle by which the robot will rotate. In the drawing, we have made around 135. So you can see the robot has drawn an obtuse. So here the exterior is 60 degrees. So we will write 60 over here and run the program. So you can see the robot has drawn an obtuse angle. The obtuse angle here seems to be 120 degrees. But in the drawing we need around 135 degrees. Yes, now it seems to be at par with what we had shown while explaining the concept. So we have learned a concept over here that whenever we want the robot to draw a certain line at an angle on the horizontal or the vertical, it has to rotate by the exterior angle and not the interior angle. This is the most important concept we have learned, and we will be using this in our next activities. So with this, we finish this activity. Thank you.